Hello everyone, in this video we're going to be talking about key features of rational functions. More specifically, we're going to be talking about horizontal and vertical asymptotes, and then we're also talking about holes. So, with horizontal asymptotes, there are three different cases. The first case is that the degree of the numerator is equal to the degree of the denominator. So, don't forget also that the degree is the highest exponent. You might want to know that. Okay, so the degree is the highest exponent, but if the numerator and the denominator degrees are equal, then the horizontal asymptote is going to be y equals the ratio of the leading coefficient of the numerator divided by the leading coefficient of the denominator. And I promise you that it will look a lot easier whenever we're actually working this out. So don't be alarmed by this quite yet. Okay, the next thing that we're going to look at is the second case, which is the degree of the numerator is less than the degree of the denominator. If this is happening, then the horizontal asymptote is just y equals 0. That one's not so bad. Okay, so let's highlight that. Okay, and then our third case is that the degree of the numerator is greater than the degree of the denominator. So if this is happening, then the horizontal asymptote actually does not exist. And the reason is there is actually a slant asymptote, which means that the asymptote is a line. Okay, so before we get all confused on what we are talking about, let's just move on to the vertical asymptotes and holes, and then I promise you that this will start to make sense whenever we work out some examples. So, with the vertical asymptotes and holes, we are asking what makes factor 0, so just keep that in mind. But let's start with holes. So holes are any factor that is in the numerator and the denominator. And I know that cancels out is not good mathematical language, but it really is what cancels out. The vertical asymptotes is any factor that is left in the denominator after getting rid of the holes. And again, we're asking what makes each of these factors 0. That is our answer. We're not looking at the factor, we're looking at what makes that factor 0. So if it's x plus 1, then it's going to be x equals -1 as the answer. Okay, stay tuned for some examples. I promise it's going to make more sense in just a couple of seconds. Goodbye.